Where you sit at lunch is extremely important because that's how you show which group you belong to. The plastics sit in the center, surrounded by the jock guys, the athletic girls, and the rock music fans. The less attractive or nerdy groups are pushed to the edges of the cafeteria. This layout is like a political map of the school, and if you want to get in, you have to be invited. Among them, the plastics stand out the most. As Damien puts it, if North Shore were America's weekly magazine, they'd always be on the cover. One interesting aspect of Mean Girls is how the director uses lighting as a tool to amplify the character's status. In almost every scene where the plastics appear together, they're usually bathed in a bright, smooth light, almost like stage lighting. Their makeup, hair color, and outfits make them look like perfect Barbie dolls stepping right out of the cover of a famous fashion magazine. The low camera angles make us look up at them from an inferior position, and that's exactly how all the other groups feel when they look at the plastics. Meanwhile, characters like Janice, Damien, or the students in the math club are often shown in shadowy, cold lighting, hinting at their invisibility within the social hierarchy. Director Mark Waters' intentional use of lighting reflects the social aura that the characters are chasing after. At North Shore, attractiveness is the ultimate power, and the one who makes the rules is also the one who always gets the best seat in the cafeteria. The plastics represent every standard and rule at North Shore, with members who are three wealthy, beautiful girls. They exist thanks to being admired, envied, and even feared by others, yet people still long to be part of their group. On the other side of the story, Cady's arrival stirs up just as much buzz. Everyone wants to know where she came from, which group she belongs to, and how much influence she has. In theory, there are two groups ready to welcome Cady, the kids in the math club because she's an excellent student, and second, Janice and Damien's group, both of which are relatively unattractive and not particularly remarkable. In other words, they belong to the below-average group in society, the kind that no one really pays attention to. But maybe that's exactly why they're the perfect starting point for Cady to learn about everything. In his analysis of social dynamics in Mean Girls, author Visakan Virasmy suggests that the rest of the movie could easily have played out with Cady happily joining the math club, becoming friends with Janice and Damien, and ending with a sweet message about true friendship. But things quickly escalate into conflict because Cady is actually pretty unattractive, even though she's not sensitive enough to realize it herself. This is the point that creates the conflict and serves as the foundation for the entire story. Cady's attractiveness makes her a threat to the plastics. Regina George, the leader, immediately picked up on it.